up.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
You know, my buddy, he works for a company down in Santa Maria. They gave him the day off. They gave the entire company the day off so they could go vote today. Well, joke's on them because everybody had already voted. Because you could have voted started last Saturday. So he's going fishing today. He's like, what are you doing? Should be fishing with you.
I believe it is law for them to give you 2 hours off.
It is. No, I don't know if it's law, but I know that our company...
They don't pay for it, though.
No, you get paid for it.
I don't believe so.
I think so.
I don't think so. I think they'll give you the time off.
Yeah, Suzanne, she would.
Can I take my time off starting right this moment?
She pays attention.
Can I go from 9 to 11? Goodbye. I got to go vote.
You can't just stick around for one more hour? 55 more minutes?
This is when I vote.
Am I that difficult to be around? See, that's what I want.
Cameron, we once worked with a guy. We were doing. We had to do like this video thing up at Firestone. We were doing a fundraiser for sick kids. I think it was.
No, it was a takeover.
Yeah. Which is a fundraiser, is it not? Is the takeover a fundraiser?
Yes, go ahead. I'm sorry. I overstepped.
We were doing this fundraiser for...
it's called the takeover.
Yes. And this kid worked here. This kid worked here. And he said,
people get to play any song they want on the radio station like a DJ, so they take over the radio station.
Okay.
And so we'll play anything,
like Bob Marley. Yeah. We just...
cartoon themes, whatever, for a donation to... I think it was Big Brothers, Big Sisters, I think, at the time.
It's coming up in another month. And we've got, the people that work for the charity there. We've got people... that listen to the radio station.
We just got all these new cameras set up so we could do Facebook Live and run it like a TV show. The owner of this company, who actually lives in Bakersfield, where the corporate office is, was wanting to watch. He wanted to see this. He was really excited about the fact that we were doing this.
Jeremy says to this kid that worked here, he goes, "Hey, do me a favor. We just need to do like a quick, 15-second, hey, we're here, come up here to have a beer, and the proceeds go to charity, blah, blah, blah." And the kid looks at Jeremy and he says, "Oh, you know what? I just clocked off for my break."
He just started with us. I mean, it was pretty much like if we gave you a job, this week, and then next week we had the event, and you're like, "Yeah, I got to take my mandatory break." That's what he said. He goes, "Yeah, I got to take my mandatory break."
And
I'm like,
Jeremy looks at him. He goes, "Haha, very funny. Come on, here, take the video." And he's like, "No, I'm serious. I got to take my break right now." I said,
"Take that break. It'll be that permanent break because you're never working here again."
My God.
Seriously. This was going to be 60 seconds.
Not even that. I mean, it was like just, "Hey, come up here. We're here."
And his job that day was to run the cameras. I mean, he was brought up there and being paid whatever the hell we pay people. It probably wasn't a lot, but it was probably
set up a table and run the camera.
More than minimum wage, and just to run this damn camera, like to hit, go live and then switch when people talk. Everybody had their own camera.
Jeremy looks at me like, what do I do? And I was like, "Hey, man, the guy's got to take his break."
I looked at Jeff because what I wanted to do was reach across the table. He had one of these kids with the big Adam's apple, and I wanted to rip his Adam's apple right out of his throat. Because number one,
ridiculous, dude.
Jeff and I had been at work.
Funniest thing
we'd been on the air since 6 that morning, and it was probably 6 o'clock that night. And, so we'd been on the air for 12 hours, doing this thing all day, which is fine. But, we
easily top 5 favorite moments working with Jeremy.
I had a lot of caffeine in me. I was ready to thump this kid. Long story short, I think Kyle came in and saved it, and the kid went on his break. And, the kid doesn't work here anymore, but we don't need to go into that because then it could be HR. All right, poll question, KZSE.com.
He didn't want, it's too hard to push that button on that camera.
Yeah, he made his choice right then and there. We're asking you how much time you're going to be allocating towards election coverage tonight. None, but less than an hour, a couple of hours. I'll be honest, I'm going to have this on when I get home.
I know you are.
And I'll have it on all night. I mean, I'll have it on. But I don't know if I'm going to I'll be doing other things, but I will sit down and watch it. So I went ahead and I'll cast my vote for more than 3 hours, which is, what the hell? Why is this? It doesn't do percentages anymore, huh? This poll question.
Yeah, it does. It's giving me percentages.
Oh, okay. Can you give us the update on the poll then?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, I refreshed and now it's not.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to say about...
There's
45
already fraud on this election day.
Voter fraud on our
There's
poll.
already voter fraud on election day, and it exists at KZOZ.com.
All right, so it looks like 15% of people are saying that they'll just get this news tomorrow.
Oh, did
Another
I mention?
15% are saying none. They're not going to pay attention at all. 40% of people are saying that they'll do at least 3 hours tonight.
Did I mention that kid now is the IT guy? He's in charge of running the poll.
He had his own band. I was ready to invite his band in on the show, give him all kinds of publicity. Nope. Oh, man. Why'd you bring that up? I'm going to have to go take a break.
I love that.
I need a cigarette because I'm going to go punch somebody. I was too busy picking on a guy for not doing his job, and then I didn't do mine.
Well, that's like your...
M.O.
Yeah, that's what you do in life.
I'm just helping you out with words today. You got brain fog or something?
No, I'm reading while I'm talking to you because there's more interesting things.
Like what?
I'm trying to figure out why there's not percentages on the poll.
That sounds interesting. What about you, Camo? You there?
I'm still here.
All right. The word is ballot. B-A-L-L-O-T. That's the 9 o'clock word. I apologize for being a little tardy. Ballot, B-A-L-L-O-T.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy.
And Camo.
In the morning.
I'm going with Camo, by the way.
Since it's not listing the hard percentages on the front side.
I've moved past it, Jeff. To be honest with you,
Do you want to move to? Do you want to get that on the back end?
I'm done with that. By the way,
I can tell you which one's leading the way. Wow,
I think you're going to do it regardless. So
33% of people say they're going to watch more than 3 hours of election coverage tonight.
Oh, see, I thought it was 40. I was close.
22% saying they're not going to watch any of it, and 16% say they'll just wait till the morning to get their results. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
It's waiver wires.
Hashtag crashing.
Got to get it tied in.
You ever crash at somebody's house? Jeff, you crashed at my house in college a little bit. You had to get away from your ex-girlfriend or your girlfriend or whatever she was. The crying Hawaiian.
Have you seen that HBO show, Crashing?
I have not.
It's so good. It's about a stand-up comic who finds
Crashes
out
on couches?
he's really religious, so it's hard for him to make it in stand-up comedy. And he comes home and he finds that his wife, who's also religious, is sleeping with the school teacher. Great show. It's awesome.
Sounds just awesome. Antonio Brown is crashing on Tom Brady's couch again.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I called it when it happened. Jeremy texted me. It was like a Friday afternoon. He's like, "Hey, do you hear that Antonio Brown signed with the Buccaneers?" And
we were worried he was going to go to Seattle and screw up the Seahawks.
And I said, "Oh, good. That's good news for the Seahawks and good news for Tom Brady because that means he can live with them again. Because this is exactly what happened in New England when Antonio Brown went to New England."
So maybe Tom Brady is trying to keep an eye on him, making sure he doesn't piss everybody off, cause problems for the Buccaneers. Good for Tom. You know what? I don't know why everybody gives Tom such a hard time. Hey, how's New England doing, huh? Maybe it wasn't so much Belichick. Maybe it was more Brady than Belichick. Belichick got all the credit.
You go ahead and think that.
Tom seems to be doing okay.
Bold prediction right now? You want a bold prediction?
A bold?
Bold prediction on AFC East.
I do.
The Patriots will not win the AFC East, but they will make it to the playoffs. They will make it to... They're, 2-6 right now?
What do you know? That somebody else knows.
They know how
Are they getting a different quarterback?
They know how to right the ship.
Okay.
They're like $30 million under the cap. They could make some moves today.
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Today is the NFL trading deadline. By the way, crashing, Pete Holmes is the comedian in it. And I didn't know this, but Judd Apatow is the executive producer. So you'd probably like it.
Yeah, I do like stuff he does.
It's a good show.
Let's see. Here's a little fact for you. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, neither one of them drink alcohol. We've heard before. Trump likes his Big Macs, but he doesn't drink alcohol. Joe Biden doesn't drink these as well. I wonder what Joe Biden's vice is. Is it weed?
Power. Both of them's power. Vice is power.
I doubt it's weed.
That's what they want, right? Power.
Power and cocaine.
Come on, everybody has a vice.
Well, Donald Trump's is like McDonald's. He loves McDonald's.
So's mine.
Yeah,
Play
I don't
fish.
know. Everybody has a vice.
Sure they do.
Joe Biden and Donald Trump should have a drink. They should have had a drink before each of the...
Can we create a show where these two just have to live together?
Judd Apatow can produce it.
And and here's the thing. They each get a list of responsibilities, like 5 things they each have to do while they live with each other. Somebody has to do the shopping. Somebody has to, I don't know, figure it out. Somebody has to mow the grass.
I would like tonight.
I want to see this.
I would like
That's
tonight
Big Brother. I want to see.
end in a dead heat tie after every vote.
You don't want that.
Yes, I do. You know why I want that?
You know who becomes president if that happens? You don't want that.
Your mom?
No.
Who?
Pelosi.
Oh, I was close.
I don't think anybody likes. Does anybody like Pelosi? I don't care if you're left or right. I mean, I know right people don't. People on the right don't like her, but I don't even think people on the left like Pelosi.
You tell me that if it's a dead heat tie, that Nancy Pelosi becomes the president?
I was reading. There is a scenario where she becomes president, and then I was reading a story the other day online.
I mean, it would take 2 years to sort out the ballots if there was a dead heat tie. So we wouldn't know what would go on for the next 2 years, which might be a good thing. And for those 2 years, they're like, okay, the two of you have to work together and lead this country. That's where the comedy ensues. And
It would be comedy, but you know,
that's where Judd
not if you
Apatow-
live in this country. You don't.
That's where
want
Judd Apatow steps in.
that. Maybe she could go live with Tom Brady, and he could
And they
keep her
all
out
have
of
to live
trouble.
on Tom Brady's couch while Bill Belichick comes by and cleans the pool.
Krispy Kreme today. Do we have Krispy Kremes right now? I think there's one in Santa Maria, right? They're giving away glazed donuts if you have your voting sticker. I threw mine away.
Mine got stuck to the yellow piece of paper that they sent. And, I don't know what happened to the person that was sticking that sticker on there. They just got really aggressive with it, and they're, rubbing it on there, but it ripped the paper back, the yellow off the... I couldn't put it on. I got no sticker. I did vote, trust me.
You had tore the thing off, right? Off your ballot? The little, what do they call that? The tab? I still have my tab. Maybe they'll take that. I bet you if you just go in there and tell them, they'll probably be pretty cool about
You're
it.
supposed to tear the tab off?
Yeah, otherwise your ballot doesn't count.
I tore the tab off.
I'm just kidding, everybody. I think they would still count your ballot if you don't tear the tab off, but you're supposed to. McDonald's is giving away, they have new pastry items. Have you seen this? One's a cinnamon roll, which I have to try, and one's an apple fritter. My mom loves apple fritters.
I love apple fritters too.
So
both have cinnamon in them.
You can. They're giving away their new pastry items with a purchase of a coffee, which I think is only $1. So that's not a bad deal. Planet Fitness is offering a deal today. Uber and Lyft are doing discounted rides to the polls. Hertz is giving away a 3-day car rental
22.
for voting today. You can enter to win that, huh?
Only if you vote yes on 22 on the Uber Lyft.
How'd you vote on 22? Nope.
Before we can send this right out to you, how do you plan on voting?
$5 margaritas. They're called the Presidente. The El Presidente at Chili's. Is there still a Chili's in Paso?
Yes, there is.
There
Okay.
is.
I like
The
Chili's.
Grab Boy.
Those sliders, pretty good.
Okay, yeah, the little burger sliders.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I can't say everything there's good. I like their chips and salsa, too. It's a little weird.
I hate the slider. This is what I hate about the slider.
Have you tried the slider at Chili's?
2 bites. That's why I hate the slider. The slider is 2 bites. So you're getting...
Well, you get more than one.
I know, you get 3. You get 3 sliders.
They're really good. You get the perfect bite. I want 1-bite sliders. I just want to pop it in my mouth. Just 1 bite.
Really mini burgers?
Yeah, mini burgers.
What happened to mini burgers?
Who did those?
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box
mini
is the
burgers,
best.
Jack in the Box.
Cheeseburger.
Jack in the Box is the best.
Because the slider is the same price as like a regular burger, and I feel like a regular burger is for adults, and I feel like a slider is for kids.
Yeah.
Happy National Housewives Day. Is this still a
Happy
thing?
National Housewife Day? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Can you tell somebody, hey, Happy Housewife Day today in 2020 without them getting offended? I'm not a housewife. I'm a home administrator.
What are you, a racist? You must be a racist if you believe that housewife.
Remember secretaries? They didn't like being called secretaries. They
Administrative assistant.
So what is this? Domestic Professionals Day?
I don't know any
Happy
housewives.
Domestic Professionals Day to you, housewives.
Do you know
of
any
America.
housewives?
I don't. I think the day of the housewife is gone. I know. I'm sure there are housewives.
I had a buddy who had a business, and his wife worked at the business, and she was so bad at it that he just pays her to stay home now. She gets a salary, but she just stays home.
She was so bad at the business. That
She's so bad at work.
You know what? Just stay home.
You stay home. I'll still pay you. Just don't come in. You do the domestic stuff.
Domestic.
I'll be a housewife.
Is it Domestic Professionals Day?
Yeah, let's change that. Okay, it's 2020, Domestic Professionals Day. That's what we're gonna say it is, not Housewife Day. Put you on the hot seat for a minute. Put you on the stand. When's the last time you broke something washing dishes?
It's been a while.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
this is your hand washing and
Yeah,
broke it.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Do you have a dishwasher?
No.
Yeah, his name's Jeff. Obviously.
We have a dishwasher. I wash stuff by hands all the time. I can't stand to wait for it.
I never trust those things anyway.
Well, and the
they never work.
dishwasher, okay, so we don't have one right now, but the dishwasher we had, it would take the paint off of everything. I don't know what the hell they were.
That thing that says dishwasher, do not hand wash only. You got to kind of pay attention to that.
Dishwashers must be brutal.
What do you mean take the paint off? Like what? Give me an example.
So, if you had a coffee mug with that coffee mug would not be able to be put in the dishwasher because that coffee mug would have had that message ripped right off of it.
Right.
Well, we should have traded then because mine won't take stuff off. It'll bake it on.
Yeah, mine does that too.
It's like,
And,
you
yeah.
got to clean it, put it in, then wash it.
All right, Jeff. Well, you're a winner. You got $20 to go to Federico's downtown Slow, and you can enjoy the new Fresh Max down there, Jeff. Thanks for listening to the show.
Woo.
Did you vote already? Are you voting today?
We dropped our votes off last Friday.
Yeah. I
Vote
pretty much.
early,
I
vote
think
often.
everybody is voting, right? Everybody's.
You mean everybody's voted?
Everybody's either voted or voting. I mean, everybody's voting this year. Like you used to not vote. Now you vote.
Yeah. I voted.
Okay, so back to the mug. So it said what now? Liberal tears?
Liberal tears.
Was there any...
It just said liberal tears on it.
Like, so you're drinking liberal tears.
Like coffee.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't really get it either.
Well, no, I mean, I think I get where it's going, but, I mean, was it red, white, blue kind of thing, or what?
It was black and white.
Okay.
Yeah, she was drinking liberal tears, because they cry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But so she's
Bunch of crybabies.
it's
I think
saying
that's
what,
the message. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that. I'm saying
I know it, but that's what she's saying. So your wife
a lot
is
of
on
people say that.
side.
A lot of people say that.
You with the red, white, and blue outfit.
Is
Just
that on
by
purpose?
chance.
Are you
Just
wearing
by
the red
chance.
sweater on? Is it election day?
No, I thought
Total chance.
I thought that I really when I
You
get,
must be an independent. You got a red shirt and a blue pants.
yeah. See when
and
I
the
get,
white
when I get up
earbuds.
in the morning, I don't plan an outfit for a certain type of day.
Me neither.
And I just thought, oh, that looks good together, and I put it on, and then people have said stuff to me about it because I'm wearing a red shirt. I don't often wear red.
No,
'cause,
me neither.
But I've been told before it looks good on me, and I have to meet with some people today. So I was like, oh well, I'll just wear the red shirt. So
There you go. Red cells, maybe.
now today, am I sending mixed messages? I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, I like the colder colors. I don't wear reds.
I didn't even think of it. I just thought Christmas as soon as I saw that red sweater. I thought, oh,
Yeah, well, if you had green
he's
jeans.
already ready to celebrate Christmas. Halloween's over.
Yeah.
I am ready for that. I'm just ready to move. Just keep moving through this year. Come on, let's
Moving on.
Let's
Moving
hit
on.
it. December 31st can't come fast enough.
What you think January 1 things are going to be normal?
Who knows?
Yeah. Why not?
Fingers crossed at this
New-
point.
We'll have a
22 maybe.
COVID-21, yes.
Fingers crossed at this point.
I guess, a lot of people said things are going to change after today. So.
Well, you can say, such and such in 20, and then you can say COVID in 21. Yeah. COVID-21.
Friendly podcast.